What's up everyone, John from ARTV. It's time for a review of the debut album by the UK singer-songwriter Låpsley. It's called Long Way Home, and I have to give a thank you to Vinyl Monkey for hooking me up with this LP. Now, if you're not familiar, Vinyl Monkey is a breakthrough record of the month club that basically gets you exclusives like, not only the LP itself, but other really cool things like a little write-up about the record, because it's cool to know behind the scenes stuff, kind of like what went into it, the artist origins and that sort of thing. And other little exclusive goodies like, signed posters from people like Låpsley herself. Each month, they're hooking you up with a new artist, and you're also getting discounts as a member on all other Spotlight albums that they focus on. People like St. Lucia, Wet, Robert DeLong, Lana Del Rey, Tame Impala, Ren Weaver, the list goes on and on. If you guys are curious and want to try it out for yourself, there's a link in the description down below. I recommend doing like a trial run of it, like sign up for a month, see what you think. Of course, you get a better deal if you do 6 or 12 months, but so far I've had nothing but positive experiences working with these guys. And they're giving away a pair of tickets to Coachella for all of their tribe members. Everyone who's signed up, you have until April 8th to do that, so that's pretty cool. Go to Coachella for free, get nice records in the mail every single month. Sounds like a win-win to me. This month was Låpsley. Next month they're doing Aurora, which of course I'm going to be reviewing. You don't want to miss out on getting your exclusives that come with that. Check out the top link in the description down below. My code, along with all the other information you need to know, is right there. I've been hearing Låpsley's name off and on for a while now. I had a few viewers tell me to check her out, and I saw that she was the breakthrough record of the month for Vinyl Monkey, so obviously I started getting interested in some of her singles. I think Painter was the first track that I ever heard. It's much more of a brooding and slow cut. Didn't really do much for me at first, and I was kind of worried that I wouldn't dig this album. But I have to say that once I hear that track and just a lot of these others in the context of a full-length album, it makes much more sense. Not to say that songs like Painter and the slower tracks like Silverlake are just emotionless, because that's not the case at all. Låpsley's vocals can really cut and just add that much more of a haunting feel to these tracks, but I do like it a little bit more whenever the tempo increases just a bit, because she has the knack for making a really catchy tune whenever the production fits her voice just right. And I think that she strikes that perfect balance on some of the opening moments here, like Heartless, which just really builds into one of my favorite tracks. And then of course the catchiest song on the LP, Hurt Me, which comes right after. I love the little vocal manipulations that are thrown in there, and they work on the track Station as well. It seems like it's a male voice that's a little bit distorted there and kind of works as a backing voice. And I like the layered approach. It actually works for Låpsley quite well. Now, as a whole, does this album flow well? Absolutely. Are there really any jarring moments that jump totally off of the page to you? No, but the potential is there. I could see some of these moments just being huge. Operator has a really cool sample on it. I like the way that was incorporated, and I'm surprised that tracks like Hurt Me haven't blown up more in her home country of the UK, although I could definitely see them being crossover hits at some point, just once she picks up a little bit more traction. Long Way Home definitely captures a certain mood. There's a certain hopelessness to some of these tracks, which is just downright depressing, but also very relatable. Tracks like Falling Short, feeling like you're not good enough. You're not adding up to what exactly you should be, and that's a recurring theme we see throughout. While I don't find a good handful of these moments all that entertaining necessarily in the vocal department, some of the instrumentals just drag, I will admit that there's moments that surprise me, like Leap, right near the end of this record, which just really manages to pick up, turn a kind of dry song into something so much more. And I love the fantastic little outro, just some very synthy electronic programming going on there, and it just sounds fantastic. Storytelling is a big factor that plays into some of these songs' success, because I like the way that she can go from start to finish and make it something very cohesive. It makes it feel like she's bringing puzzle pieces together and work. Songs like Cliff are clearly written about a certain event in her life, and even 7 months being much more so on that level. Whenever I can see Låpsley really putting her heart on her sleeve and it feeling genuine, that's when I start connecting to this record. And unfortunately it doesn't always happen, although there are a lot of songs that I have to say really surprised me, and just her vocal talent alone should help her make a name for herself in the next coming year or so, I would say. Overall, Long Way Home, solid debut. Not fantastic, but it definitely gets the job done and shows potential and room for improvement. If she keeps going on this course, I could definitely see a lot of people gravitating towards her. here. For me personally, it's a 3.5. If you heard Låpsley's debut album Long Way Home, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments section down below. Smash the like button while you're here and subscribe to the channel because friends don't let friends go unsubscribed. Don't forget to check out Vinyl Monkey. They're really cool to be hooking me up, sponsoring me with vinyl, and they're hooking you guys up as well because 20% off each month, that's hard to argue with. It's that top link in the description down below along with the code there. Thanks so much for watching. If there are other albums you'd like to see me tackle, let me know about them with a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon right here on ARTV.